Hi, this is Trudy from Howard Tax Prep LLC. And with the client's permission, and I also gave them a small stipend to be able to use their documents as an example, I wanted to show you how you can keep track of your expenses even if you don't know how to use Excel or you're not, savvy with the computer, etc. You don't want to pay for bookkeeping or you don't want to do the bookkeeping yourself. There is still a way for landlords to track their income and expenses in a detailed manner so that your tax professional will know where everything goes as far as expense categories. So if you'll notice here, they started off with what did they do in the yard and the lawn? Okay, well, we had grass installation. They put down the backyard stump pump. What was that? It was the removal, not the installation. For the fence, you can see they put $1,800, but that $1,800 is broken down at $794 plus $1,006. Also, with the wooden fence again, we have 1,500 plus another 15 plus 170, 225 and 50. This is very important because usually you cannot deduct the entire. If they would have given this to me, wooden fence, $3,500, then we would have had to capitalize the expense, which is just a fancy way to say spread the cost out over a period of time, because it would have been more than $2,500. And that's a election that you need to make on your tax return, that $2,500 or less your books you expense them. But because they broke this down, I know that I can subtract or deduct the entire $3,500 and I have a valid breakdown. So the same thing with the alley cleanup, well, that's maintenance. And this is important because had they given me a sheet saying repairs and maintenance $35,000, like I see so often, now we're going to have to do bookkeeping because I can't just put $35,000 and I have no idea where these costs came from, what these costs are made up of, etc. So they were even good with letting me know what the snow removal was, the salt. And then if you move down to the next portion, they also added up the bills for the year. So you have your ComEd, $358. They pay $374 for water and they pay so much on gas. Now I can go ahead and combine that for utilities, but that's a lot better than just telling me $800 for utilities. And if you're audited, we don't know where that 800 came from. Now you're trying to scramble and see, well, okay, of that 800, how much did I pay for lights? How much did I pay for gas? How much did we pay for trash? So again, this is very detailed and this is how you should be providing your information to your tax preparer. And then we have on the inside in their second floor unit, they just put down what they had done in that unit. So a little cleaning, sink a sink leak. Well, I know that that's a repair. Blinds, I will put that down as supplies. Cleaning supplies, paint. Then we have the back porch. They have the back security door. Okay, that's a supply. Blinds, etc. And then they even did, well, what work did we have done in the basement? Now, HVAC, those systems, they consist of really a lot of components, especially on the commercial side. But on residential, we're going to have to depreciate the 8,200, but we can deduct the $50 thermostat because that is considered a supply. Then they gave me a detail of what was done in the garage, the lighting, cleanup, stairs outside, lighting, and then this wonderful explanation down here of extra materials. So the vacuum, lobby decor, Christmas, Halloween. This is outstanding. It's something that you can write and you can do by hand. Now, I have lists that we provide. We do provide worksheets and organizers for people, but sometimes the organizers, people don't like to use what we have. So if you don't want to use the organizer that Howard Tax Prep provides you with, if you provide me with something this detailed, you know, then we can actually use this. So here is the rental property worksheet that Howard Tax Prep has. So improvements means you literally just improved the property. Instead of a repair, instead of fixing it, you did something totally new. So we have this form that will let you know, hey, don't forget about paint and labor, don't forget about any tools that you may have purchased, your alarm system, don't forget about that. But again, if you want to provide a sheet like this, several sheets of paper showing what you did and the cost of each one per unit or per area of the household, we will also accept this. Now, remember, no, most tax preparers don't require receipts. However, the IRS does. So you need to maintain your receipts so that if you are audited, you would be able to prove any and all expenses. And don't forget to add your mileage. If you are driving from your home office back and forth to your rental, and you're doing repairs or you're having to check on work on your contractors, if you're picking up rent, which I couldn't imagine anybody driving to pick up a paper check anymore, with all the electronic, methods that we have. But if you are, you need to make sure that you're accounting for that because you do get to deduct that mileage because it's business mileage. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to us at www.howardtaxprep.com. And on there, you'll see a contact us button and we will receive your message. Thank you and have a great day.